In Slamfest week, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another exciting episode of FNW Blitz. We're going to cut right to the chase because we got a lot of action here planned for you tonight. We are coming to you from Florida, right? Yes, Sunrise, Florida. My own backyard, I didn't even know it. And right away, we are going to welcome the new women's champion, Jennifer One.
Making her way to the ring from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, the women's world champion, Jennifer One.
Try to pull me into the dark.
Jennifer One shocking the world on the last episode of Grand Prix. It was ladies' night. And Jennifer One took advantage of that whole night by cashing in on a beaten Revy to become the new FNW Women's Champion. And listen to this crowd. Everything she's saying is true right there. And oh, here comes the woman who interfered in that match by attacking Patricia Kaplan, lighting a fire on the Patricia Kaplan that led to Revy's defeat. While Jennifer One saw the opportunity and cashed in. And here comes Reiko looking happy and bouncy, which is a little rare for her these days. Wonder what has her in a good mood. Rick out here demanding a thank you. And Reiko with the low gut punch there on making fun of the height of Jennifer One. And Reiko with the jokes. Jennifer One throwing down the gauntlet to make the match a fatal four-way between Reiko, Revy, Ruby Flash, and Jennifer One for the FNW Women's Championship. Oh, the hard slap against the face of Reiko, and Reiko looks like she is not going to take that line down. Reiko all over Jennifer One right now. Jennifer One with the quickness and a backbreaker right to Reiko. These two ladies, we need to get somebody out here to separate these two. These two ladies are leaving nothing behind. Monkey flip to Reiko. And the backbreaker. And Jennifer won. Fiery redhead taking it to Reiko with that judo flip. And now Reiko with the stomps on all over the body of Jennifer. One elbow drop. Oh, nice kick to the face. Reiko, look at the strength of Reiko. Picking up that gut wrench suplex. And oh, it hit that meat hook clothesline. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a break here. We'll be back.
Tired of eating that barbecue from up the street? Where to give you more sauce than to give you meat? Well, bring your big ass down to Bruh's Barbecue, 15837 South Crenshaw Boulevard. That's right off Manchester. Bruh's Barbecue tastes so good, make you want to slap your mama. Don't it, Willie?
Yeah, boy. Hey, mama.
What the hell you want, Willie? Ain't but one location, so it's near you.
Welcome back to F&W Blitz, ladies and gentlemen. Rest in peace, Mr. John Witherspoon. And here comes Tony Gavin.
Making his way to the ring from Hidalgo, Mexico, weighing in at 220 pounds, the Maverick, Tony Gavin.
Former world champion Tony Gavin having big beef with Big Z. And Tony Gavin actually put his rematch clause on hold. Not going to be in the main event on Slamfest anymore, as he wants to face Big Z at Slamfest to once and for all put their rivalry behind them. Tony Gavin on the last episode of Crash interfering with Big Z's match, costing Big Z the opportunity to face Kevin Knight for the United States Championship. And the lights go out here. Who's going to be his opponent? Oh! It is the television champion, Brian Cannon.
And his opponent, from Orlando, Florida, weighing in at 220 pounds, the television champion, Brian Cannon.
Brian Cannon also has his hands full as he goes to face Adam Young at Slamfest for the television championship. Adam Young, the reigning television champ. Brian Cannon, the reigning television champion, makes his way to the ring. I was going to say Adam Young chopping at the bit to get that television championship from around the waist of Brian Cannon. And the lockup right in the middle of the ring. Brian Cannon forcing Tony Gavin up into the corner. Referee's going to have to get in the middle to separate these two. No cheap shots. And the lockup again. Tony Gavin got the arm of Cannon into that arm lock. And Brian Cannon with the reverse. And Brian Cannon mushing Tony Gavin. And a hard kick to the chest. And Brian Cannon going for the moonsault and it missed. Nobody home. And the pop-up. That pop-up into it does a full body slamming into the mat. And Tony Gavin looks to be in control. But Brian Cannon, hard kick to the midsection. A nice forearm smash to the head of Tony Gavin. And Brian Cannon now. And Tony Gavin with the reversal and a Nice clothesline. And Tony Gavin now looking at the stomping on the hand of Brian Cannon. And I knew this was gonna happen. And there he is. There's Big Z. Big Z making a beeline for the ring. And Big Z spinning Z Slam. And that is gonna cost Tony Gavin the match. Big Z does not care. Big Z is gonna get him some of Tony Gavin here tonight. And the referee calling for the bell. But Big Z got Tony Gavin by the beard and a big punch to the gut. Ladies and gentlemen, Tony Gavin's going to go away with the victory. But coming up next, Revy versus Reiko. Revy looking for some payback, I guess. There she is, the former women's champion.
Making her way to the ring from Greenwich, Connecticut, the Level.
Revy coming out here with a new look. Looks like she went shopping for a new outfit and probably a new bag of chips because the chip is back on her shoulders. As Revy looking to make Reiko pay for interfering in her match. Even though Reiko aimed for Patricia Kaplan in that match, but Revy says that she had no business sticking her face in that match, no matter who she attacked. And there she is. We saw her earlier at the start of the show, Reiko. And Reiko taking it to Jennifer One. And Jennifer One getting looked over in the back. And this just said, okay, I guess the GMs told Jennifer One to take the rest of the night off as Jennifer One has just exited the building. That couldn't have been pretty. You know, Jennifer One was probably livid to get back in the ring to take it to Reiko, but Reiko getting what she asked for. These two will be part of that fatal four-way match at Slamfest coming up in a few more days. You see Revy looks like like a caged animal. And Revy right away just taking it to Reiko and oh! By one hand, Revy tosses Reiko over her shoulder. A nice snap suplex by Revy. Reiko now. That she has been showing some resilience for weeks now, some bitter salt, thinking that she deserved to be women's champion or have an opportunity, and it's finally gotten her way. That could not have sat well with Revy now that the match has been upgraded from a triple threat, and now is a fatal four-way. Reiko inserted herself into that match at Slamfest. And Revy gonna roll to the outside, and Reiko in hot pursuit. Reiko eating the face full of ring apron there. And a kick to the midsection. Reiko. And oh, Revy. Referee to the count at 4. And Reiko looking to introduce Revy to those steps. But Revy with the reversal, sidestepping Reiko and taking out the legs of Reiko. Reiko getting tossed right back into the ring, breaking up the count at 7. And Revy, I don't know what Revy was T-posing there. Reiko gonna take full advantage. I don't know what Revy was doing. This crowd booing the hell out of Reiko right now. And a gut-wrench suplex. And here comes Revy. Revy waking up, and no! Revy looking to take out the feet of Reiko. Reiko too quick. And a monkey flip to Revy. Nice reversal by Revy. And she tries to get it back in control of this match. High knee. But Reiko. And Reiko, tornado head scissor there. And Reiko Karada. And a hook in the leg, 1, and a kick out. I'm surprised Reiko still has a lot of fight in her after squaring off against Jennifer Ward earlier in the night at the start of the show. A nice backdrop by Revy. Revy look like she has the arm lock in. Referee looking to see if Reiko's going to tap out here. Oh, nice shot to the midsection, causing Revy to release the hold. And Revy coming once again. Revy tossing Reiko out to the turnbuckle, and oh, mushing the elbow right across the face of Reiko. Come on, Revy, I know she has some attitude problems, but don't break the merchandise. And going for the cover, Revy. 1, 2, and a kick out by Reiko. And Revy looked like she is calling for the end here. What does she have in mind? And oh, missile drop kick to the corner. And stomps to the head. Foot eye rake there, and Reiko mustering up some power, and no, Revy with a sharp reversal. Revy is on her toes, but you gotta think she is a former women's champion. And the head count into the turnbuckle. Reiko on spaghetti legs. And Revy now going for the cover. 1, 2, and a kick out. Revy looking to put this into an end. And looking for the spear. Reiko jumping out of the way. Reiko got that scouted. And Reiko, the bunny hop. Hooking the leg. 1, 2. And Reiko almost walked away with the victory. Reiko hitting that bunny hop slam to Revy, almost walking away with the victory. And here comes Reiko, burning that midnight oil. Reiko, full head of steam. Nice body slam to top things off. And Reiko running into that judo flare. Nice big boot Sending Revy right down to the mat. 2. No, 2.9. Revy barely kicked out. Reiko twice now. Almost walking away with the victory. Ladies and gentlemen, if we keep this up at Slamfest, Reiko could have her destiny fulfilled and become the new women's champion. There's Revy up to her own tricks, using the rope as leverage. And it did not work this time. And Reiko, that spinning kick. Like her or hate her, ladies and gentlemen, you cannot deny the skill of Reiko. A nice head scissor flip. And Revy, I thought Revy was going to set up for a spear, but it looked like she just backed off to take a breather, but she is right back with the head twist. And now it looks like Revy is revving up her engines and a head full of steam because here comes a spear! And Revy going up top. Oh! The coup de grace. And here's the cover. 2. And no! Reiko still in the match. Revy can't believe it. And Revy's sizing Reiko up again and hitting another spear. And there's the pin. 2 and no! Reiko still in this match. This is how you earn a main event spot at Slamfest, ladies and gentlemen. Reiko is in this fight, and now Reiko, I thought she was going to go and try to use that Ray drop from the top rope, but no, Revy tossing Reiko over into the turnbuckle. Missile drop kick, sending Reiko down to the mat. And going for the cover. 2, and oh, barely a kick out. Revy getting her second win in here. Reiko now is looking like she's running out of gas now. The disrespectful stomps to the head by Revy, and Revy going up top again, looking for another coup de grace. And now she's waiting for Reiko to get up to a vertical base, and caught! Reiko caught Revy right in mid-air and a front slam. That chop to the humongous breasts of Revy there. And Reiko, look at Reiko with that skill. And Reiko with the kip up. Reiko putting in that work tonight. And a snap DDT. Revy with the reversal taking out the legs of Reiko there. Nice shot to the gut. And tossing Reiko over the top rope. What does Revy have in mind here? Revy got Reiko in the ropes. And oh, dropping Reiko in the back of her head. That neck snap off the ropes. And Revy revving up the engines once again. And the spear. Here's the cover. Referee, what are you doing? 2 and a kick out. What? A kick out again. Revy has had enough. Spear again. This has got to be it. 2 and Revy is the winner. I wouldn't be laughing, Remy, because Rico was made of that roach armor tonight. That armadillo armor was engaged, and Rico took everything that Remy dished out. But until she couldn't anymore, Reiko had to just feel ashamed of her, other than, her current actions. But coming up next, Iron Man match, Ruby Flash versus Akira Rose. This match has been requested by Akira Rose to get ready to defend her championship against Violet Storm at Slamfest. She wants to go into an Iron Man match with one of the best, Ruby Flash. Iron Man match, Akira Rose versus Ruby Flash, and that's coming up next. Ladies and gentlemen, we usually reserve these type of matches for pay-per-views, but tonight is a special occasion.
From St. Thomas in the Virgin Islands, Redhead Flash.
Ladies and gentlemen, this match has a special request from Akira Rose. She wants to test her mettle against the first and longest reigning women's champion, Ruby Flash, and Ruby Flash was happy to oblige. 10-minute time limit in this matchup. And here comes the Women's All-Star Champion, and I don't think anyone updated JoJo that the Continental Championship has been now known as the All-Star Champion. Update your notes, JoJo, come on. Akira Rose knows that she has a fight on her hands facing Violet Storm at Slamfest for that title, and she wants to test her mettle against one of the best in here in FNW. And right away, flying crossbody, Akira Rose, it's like she just took mid-flight off a few steps. And Ruby Flash, in retort, Ruby Flash got that head twist in. Ladies and gentlemen, my apologies, it's not 10 minutes, it's 15 minutes on the clock in this Iron Man match. Woman with the most pinfalls goes away with the victory, and Akira Rose takes out the feet of Ruby Flash. And Ruby Flash kicks out at one. Akira Rose. And Ruby Flash with the... Looks like Akira Rose was going for a tornado DDT, but Ruby Flash just reversed it in mid-sequence. And a twisted head scissor takedown by Akira Rose. And Akira Rose getting tossed clearly across the outside area. And Ruby Flash, Ruby Flash was punching Akira Rose over that barricade, and Ruby Flash is in hot pursuit, but hard shot to the midsection, sending Ruby Flash back over the barricade. And the referee is counting. And Akira Rose right back. Another punch sending Ruby Flash over the barricade. And Ruby Flash keeps going back over the barricade once again. Ruby Flash making her way back into the ring. I think she learned her lesson there. Akira Rose, every time Ruby Flash got over the barricade, was met with a with a face sending her right back over. A standing drop kick to Akira Rose, and Ruby Flash now is feeling this crowd, and Akira Rose, beautiful neck breaker, and oh, more interruptions in this night of what you expect. Snapfest is right around the corner. That's the music of Violent Storm. And speaking of Violent Storm, she is in the ring. And Violent Storm going for that Starling DDT. Violent Storm making a statement. And Ruby Flash is going to take advantage, but Akira Rose kicks out at 2. Hard hit, another crossbody, taking down Ruby Flash. Ruby Flash seems to have a fight on her hands here, going up against Akira Rose. Nobody home. Akira Rose fishing nailed. Ladies and gentlemen, looks like we got 11 minutes still to go. And a shot to the back of Akira Rose. Akira Rose sending Ruby Flash over the top rope. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been a while since I've seen Ruby Flash in one heck of a fight like this. Referee at the count of 2. These two short stacks going at it. And look at that beautiful bridge pin. And she still has the hold in. Oh, another double. Looks like she's a double brain buster, but now Akira Rose looking to put this away and get the first pin. And Rose is torn. Ruby Flash looks unresponsive. And Akira Rose going for the pin. 1, 2, and no! Ruby Flash kicks out. Ladies and gentlemen, you just saw the new finishing move in Akira Rose's arsenal, the Rose's Thorn. The Rose's Thorn has its effect on Ruby Flash. Ruby Flash just putting on the sass that she's known for. And Ruby Flash with the hot head sequence there. And a tornado backbreaker. Or a spinning backbreaker. And a spinning Ruby kick. And hooking the leg. 1, 2, and a kick out. Ruby Flash is in shock. And here comes Akira Rose once again. Akira Rose, oh look at that. Oh, Ruby Flash with the reversal. And the Ruby cutter. And look at the leg. 1, 2, no. Unbelievable. Ruby Flash dropping the knees and reversing, backflip the knees right back into Akira Rose. And the backbreaker. Here comes Akira Rose. Akira Rose with that fold up. And look at the strength of Akira Rose. Akira Rose looks like she's calling for the end. The hard kick to the back of Ruby Flash. And here comes Akira Rose now, full head of steam. And oh, look at that kick. Akira Rose once again going for that double suplex into a brain buster. Going for the cover. 1, 2, No! Are you kidding me? Akira Rose probably looking for another Rose's Thorn. And the Rose's Thorn connects. 1, 2, no! 2.9. Akira Rose is getting everything that she asked for. Ruby Flash is not giving up that easy. Ladies and gentlemen, 7 more minutes on the clock. We have yet a pin yet to be made. Dropping the elbow. And 1, 2, and no kick out. What a match. And we might see the first pin here, ladies and gentlemen. The Ruby Cutter connects. Hook in the leg. 1, 2. No! What is going on? What are these ladies made out of? Whatever it is, can I have some? And a chin breaker. And here comes Akira Rose. Akira Rose with that tornado head scissor. And Akira Rose perching on top of the ring. Full body slam as she takes out Ruby Flash on the outside. Akira Rose is going mental on Ruby Flash. Ruby Flash in one heck of a fight here tonight before she is in that fatal 4-way at Slamfest. But oh! Missile drop kick. Ruby Flash is looking unresponsive. Akira Rose taking a breather on the ropes. These two ladies leaving everything in the middle of the ring here tonight. And a kickoff by Ruby Flash. Ruby Flash is choking the hell out of Akira Rose. And oh, running knee to the side there of Akira Rose. And Ruby Flash with that running knee right to the head of Akira Rose. Akira Rose rolling out outside of the ring. Akira Rose. A lot of trouble dropping the elbow on the back of the head of Akira Rose. And hooking the leg. 1, 2, and the first pin goes to Ruby Flash. 4 minutes left on the clock, and look at the Akira Rose with that smooth reversal. Akira Rose looking for another Rose's Thorn. And the Rose's Thorn. 1, 2, no! Ruby Flash a hairpin away. A hairpin away from getting this thing tied up. As Ruby Flash drops the elbow again. Ruby Flash looking to burn out the clock here. 1, 2, no. And Ruby Flash now got Akira Rose in her sights. The Ruby Cutter. 1, 2, no. Ruby Flash looking to have a bit of a buffer here. My God, this is a banger of a match. Akira Rose once again taking out the legs of Ruby Flash. And does driving the elbow on top of the head of Flash. Akira Rose. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope we could see a major championship match between these two in the future. Because this is bananas. Violet Storm earlier in the match interfering. But that didn't do too much as Akira Rose still have plenty left in the tank, but she has yet to score a pin. Ruby Flash one pin in already. Akira Rose needs to make a pin now. We are down to almost 2 more minutes left in this Iron Woman match here. Akira Rose looking to make Ruby Flash tap out or say I quit. The rack is in. And Ruby Flash refusing to say I quit, refusing to tap out of this. Akira Rose has it locked in, and Akira Rose probably noticing that time is running out. And the kick to the head of Akira Rose. Akira Rose back on the attack here, going for another double suplex into a pin. And 1, 2, and no! Ladies and gentlemen, we are down to the last minute. Akira Rose looking to tie it up finally. Looking for another Rose's Thorn, but no! Ruby Flash reversing into a stunner to get out of the move. Akira Rose looking the strength. You gotta be impressed by Akira Rose. If Akira Rose does not score a pin, she has nothing to be ashamed of. But Ruby Flash looking for another. Ruby Carter. And hooking the leg. 1, 2, and a kick out. Ruby Flash gotta be sweating bullets because she knows that Akira Rose could probably get a pin and tie this thing up. But we're down to 10 seconds. Akira Rose better do something quick. Akira Rose tripping up at the end. And Ruby Flash goes away the victory of this matchup. Ladies and gentlemen, Akira Rose has nothing to be ashamed of. She took Ruby Flash to the distance. What a match, ladies and gentlemen. Coming up next, Manny Terrible versus George Kelly. And that is coming up next. And the party never stops here as Manny Terrible welcomes everyone to the Terrible Island.
Weighing in at 220 pounds,
Manny Terrible juking and jiving as you remember playing the mind games on George Kelly and sending George Kelly into a bit of a rage. But now George Kelly has his opportunity to get his hands on Manny Terrible before Slamfest, before that triple threat for the Men's All-Star Championship. And Manny Terrible, this crowd getting down on the Terrible Island. as they dance away with Manny Terrible. And Manny Terrible getting ready to face George Kelly. George Kelly making his way out to the ring. George Kelly, this man has been chomping at his bit to get his hands on Manny Terrible for the disrespect and the mind games that he played on George Kelly.
Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 206 pounds, George Kelly.
And George Kelly, bit of a mood, but he is looking to get back the All-Star Championship at Slamfest, getting that win over RJF last week, but only because it sent him into a fit of rage by Manny Terrible. Manny Terrible hitting his music and playing the mind games on George Kelly. This is George Kelly's opportunity to soften Manny Terrible up before Slamfest in a few more days. You know, avoiding accidents, hopefully. Manny Terrible looks like he's not sweating George Kelly. George Kelly looks like he's ready to lay some blows in. And Manny Terrible, going for that net breaker, but he missed. And George Kelly looking to capitalize, but Manny Terrible was too fast. And Manny Terrible with the inner love right away. Manny Terrible hitting that inner love and looking for the Terrible twist. Manny Terrible hitting that Terrible twist and hooking the leg. 1, 2, Manny Terrible squashing George Kelly. Wow, Manny Terrible hitting that inner love, followed up by the Terrible twist. George Kelly is beside himself. Congratulations, Manny Terrible. Manny Terrible making short work of George Kelly. And look at Manny Terrible now in hot pursuit of Kelly. And Manny Terrible goes sending Kelly into the steel steps. The point has been received. But coming up next, Joe Austin has a little bit of an update.
Making his way to the ring from Orlando, Florida, weighing in at 220 pounds, the world champion, Joe Austin.
Joe Austin, the world champion. Early in the night, we discovered that Tony Gavin put his rematch clause on hold, which now Joe Austin has no opponent for Slamfest, but that didn't sit well with Joe Austin. Joe Austin's out here to address the crowd on his thoughts of Tony Gavin's decision. Joe Austin, the world champion, needs that opponent. Joe Austin tried to maintain his composure. What kind of deal is this? Ladies and gentlemen, he's talking about the limo. Kenny C's limo that pulled up. If you're following us on our Twitter handle, and who is this? You haven't heard this music before. Someone is answering the call though. Who could it be? Ladies and gentlemen, whoa! It's KC Crush! KC Crush is back! Ladies and gentlemen, now we know who's in that limo. It wasn't Kenny C, it was his second born son, KC Crush! And you can listen to this crowd! KC Crush is back! KC Crush is back here in FNW! He has been running rounds in BNRF! But finally, KC Crush has returned home to FNW, and he is answering the call of the world champion. KC Crush making a return. Ladies and gentlemen, if KC Crush wins this match, he is going to Slam Fest for the World Heavyweight Championship. And Joe Austin right there with the Luthez press to Crush. Hit it with a leg drop. KC Crush. Veteran move getting outside of the ring. Dropping Joe Austin on the outside. Referee at the count of 2. It started the countdown. These two taking the battle on the outside of the ring. And oh, good shot to the midsection. KC Crush coming alive. As KC Crush tosses Joe Austin back into the ring. Going to work on the legs of the world champion, and here's the cover and a kick out by Joe Austin. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're just joining us, we just witnessed the return of KC Crush. Neckbreaker by Joe Austin. And Joe Austin now driving the elbows into the head of Crush. Ladies and gentlemen, if you just noticed, KC Crush, new look, new design. KC Crush chopping off the Prince's locks. As Joe Austin now is taking it to Crush. Nice elbow. And KC Crush looking for that meat hook clothesline. Joe Austin dodging out of the way. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, Joe Austin laying down the challenge to anyone in the back. Joe Austin thinking that it was Kenny C in that limo. But I guess it was KC Crush in that limo. As KC Crush biding his time, waiting for Joe Austin to lay that challenge down, or he was going to make an appearance anyway and challenge Joe Austin for the world title. These two taking the fight to the outside yet again. We have not seen KC Crush ever since him and X put on that banger of a match at Crash and Burn 2. But ladies and gentlemen, if you were watching BNRF, you would have seen KC Crush making the rounds in BNRF. KC Crush issuing a challenge to X that if he retains the GX World title at High Gear, that if X would give him a chance at the GX World title, X accepted. But now, tonight, this is very unexpected. Casey Crush making his long-awaited return to the squared circle here in FNW. Joe Austin with the kickoff. Joe Austin thinking he has Casey Crush's number. And into the turnbuckle. Casey Crush with the reversal. And Joe Austin with that judo toss over the shoulder toss, I should say. And Joe Austin now got Crush into the corner. What is he thinking here? And putting Crush into that tree of woe. Rolling Crush over, going for that pin. One and a kick out. Joe Austin did not prepare for Casey Crush. And, oh, nice front slam there. And hitting the elbow, opening it up. Joe Austin. A nice backdrop there, into a pin and a kick out by the world champion. And here we go. And we haven't seen it in a while, a curb stomp. Let's look at that again. There's that curb stomp. And on Joe Austin. Joe Austin is livid. And Joe Austin going for that turnbuckle tactic, getting the distraction from the ref, and Joe Austin now going for the brass knucks, and oh, right across the head of Casey Crush, opening him up. Both competitors now busted open. Joe Austin with the pin, there's the cover. 1, 2, and there's a kick out. Austin using the distraction, taking the turnbuckle off. Referee trying to put the turnbuckle back on. Joe Austin opening up Casey Crush with those brass knucks. Casey Crush is in a lot of trouble here. And a fall away slam by Joe Austin. And hooking the leg. 1, 2, and no! Casey Crush still in this match. And Casey Crush kicking off the leg. Orange cutter! The orange cutter out of nowhere! 2! Casey Crush is going to Slam Fest! Ladies and gentlemen, what a shocker! Casey Crush making his return, and then Joe Austin answering the challenge to Joe Austin and Casey Crush. I am beyond words right now. Casey Crush hitting that orange cutter out of nowhere, that KC cutter I should say, out of nowhere, guaranteeing the match at Slamfest. It's going to be Joe Austin. It's going to be Joe Austin versus Casey Crush. And you hear the crowd They're more than happy. Congratulations to the returning KC Crush. We'll see you guys down the line.